Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. It ain't early in the morning, but it's still morning time. The sun is up now, but I got something for you. I hope you'll enjoy it. Let's do it. Right thinking, rightism, excuse me. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. I'm gonna put a nice message in this story. Gonna be a good one for you. Real life. Okay? Nonfiction. True story. All right. Let's go. All right. Right thinking's mission. Oh, excuse me. Life lessons. Right thinking. Excuse me. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storyteller. Story with a message. Message and story for life. I give you life lessons. It's gonna be another real good one for you. I reiterate that to you because there's no disclosure. Might get a little misty because I might get a little touchy. So enjoy the show. Right thinking's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better spiritually. That's from the inside. Excuse me. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline employed daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is for all my right thinkers to do just that and know themselves. All my right thinkers' mission is to learn, understand, and manifest what you could for yourself. Let's go. Know thyself is a question I got to ask. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's what I love to do. Teach you. That's why I do what I do. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I'm gonna give them a pass. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. My job to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Now, for those who know, I had my class reunion April Fool's Day. I gave you a lesson on what I was going to do on April Fool's Day. None of that planned out. I knew I was going to go and act the fool. Couldn't do it. All right. Right thinkers, let's talk about my night out. Reunions. What a night. All stars in our own rights. I have been going to my high school class reunions for the last 45 years. We stopped at 40, excuse me, last 40 years. Looking forward to the 50th. But when I heard we was doing an all reunion, I better jump on the bandwagon because 50 might not be, in the cards. So yeah, long story short, they put together an all reunion. My hat's off to the committee who came up with that idea, and even more that you pulled it off. Cause let me break it down for you. Let me tell you about my night. This might take a little while, but it's all good. Okay, again, this was not a reunion, but a family gathering. I saw old lifetime friends, not just from high school, but my hood. When I was going to school, you had to live in a certain district to go to a certain high school. We went to grammar school together, Madison. Some of us got busted out to other schools in junior high school, and we all ended up back at Westside. I went to Clinton Place a couple of years at Weequay, didn't like it. I transferred over, and when I got to Westside, after being 2 years, feeling like a fish out of water, just not really, they just weren't my kind of people. I didn't know them. I came to Westside my junior year. It looked like I never left. Most people I went to high school with think I went there for 4 years. Why? Because I was so familiar with everybody. It's like I was always there the whole time, but only 2 years. In that 2 years time, I got acclimated, have a good time, enjoyed myself. But let's go. This gathering, it was like a red carpet event. Starfield, everyone looked good. I'm ego tripping, think I'm gonna got my little suit, got my little dust, I'm dressed up, I'm gonna put it on. Everybody looked good. I don't have a problem giving compliment and giving credit where it's due because I would sure beat you up if it wasn't. So this makes me feel good to know that all my people from the hood, all my people from my high school, from my neighborhood look good. That's a compliment to all you guys. We all will go to our reunions to do what? Show off how well we're doing in life. I don't know about you, but that's where I go. Me and my dude Connie, 10 years, yeah, driving Cadillacs. 20 years, still driving Cadillacs, talking smack. Yeah, we doing good, going like, okay. 40 years, still driving Cadillac. I switched over to Lexus. So we still doing what we doing, still living, going through life. We hooked up again, okay, this weekend. Ain't nothing changed, but I saw a whole bunch of other people who changed their life for the better, just like we did. We just lived a personal, we worked hard and retired at a certain time, but we lived a good lifestyle with ups and downs, ins and outs around, but we made it through. Long story short. And I'm sure everybody thought they would come up in there, shine like new money. But guess what? Yeah, everybody showed up and showed out. I didn't see a bad looking person. I didn't see no negative vibe. I just felt love, and it was a beautiful event. I got to tip my hat to all those involved, even us who showed up, which is us, family, which is a beautiful thing. All right, now I saw friends from over 45 years ago, back in the day, back in the heyday, back in the day when we was doing what we was doing. And our friendships I haven't seen in years. But to see them again, looking good and, just embracing, beautiful thing. Okay. Now, I was just going to show off. I did, but didn't nobody give two craps about me. Because I'm sure in everybody's mind, yeah, and that's what it was. But it wasn't in a disrespectful manner. Everybody was holding their own. Um, you know, hanging out, interacting with people, and it was a beautiful time. Now, watch this. I know I wasn't the only one there to show off, ego tripping, like I said I was gonna do. Everybody came with the same intent. Everybody had their A game. Okay, it reminded me of Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier fight Madison Square Garden. Anybody who was anybody was there, and it was fly. I go back to where I'm street hustling. We had what we call the players ball. I gave it a couple of years, and my ticket sale said you had to, if you're a player, bring two pieces. Okay, that means bring two women. Why? Just in case brother might want to do a little something. Somebody don't want to take yours, so always bring a spare. Boy Scout rule, also players rule. Okay, but that was the nonsense back in the day. But long story short, the gala event, I felt like I was at the players ball. Why? Everybody who was anybody was there. I don't do the name dropping thing. That ain't my thing. But I felt so good when I had my little business cards. I'm showing off. I got my little stuff printed out, and I just might try to give it to somebody. Say, bro, I see you every day doing your thing. I appreciate that. So I didn't know it was that many people who tuned in and checked me out. I appreciate all y'all. All right, Rough Riders in the house. 18 Avon for life. That's what we roll. That's how we roll. Last event, we was all there in our best. Okay, here we go. I was like, okay, again, I was a hustler. So we had a place called a Hustlers Convention, and without the bad stuff. At the hustle convention, everybody showed up. Okay, pimp, hustlers, drug dealers, everybody. Politicians spending campaign expenses, and you ain't got to worry about the police. Why? They done pick their little stuff up. They done cop the shit. So everybody knew what was going on. But at this event, it was all love, all good. But everybody who was anybody showed up and showed out. I enjoyed that. I really did. I felt like a star, and everyone treated each other like stars. Not like they was better than anybody else, but we all shined. We all came in sporting our stuff and had our A game on. Okay, I can't get enough of that. I enjoyed that. Yeah, we all showed up and really showed out. Why? I don't know. I didn't know it, but everybody came with their A game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why? Because, like I said, it was all love. Next one is, watch this. Now, everybody was somebody that night. Yeah, we all came. I'm thinking I'm gonna run around. Yeah, Mark Wright, all the friends. No, that never happened. I gave one person that spiel. That's the person sitting next to me at the table. So I had no use to do that. I had no desire to do that. Why? Because it was an event that I just wanted to be part of, and I enjoyed myself as best I could by doing what it is I do. Okay? Now, I was in my own world, meeting and greeting old friends and seeing how good they look and how happy I am to ingratiate them at this point in our life. Good time. I kept saying, "Oh, my night is made." Ain't I saw somebody, my night is made. So all night long, my night was made by being made by somebody else. Loved it, enjoyed it. I saw my old street running buddies. These same guys that we sat around doing what we doing, gun toting. Now they reverends and ministers, and we laugh at each other because yeah, we both know where we come from. So it was a, it don't get no better than that. Okay, where we at? Okay, now when somebody would say, "Don't act like you don't know me," no, I'm acting. I don't. So refresh my memory. I done had so many people tell me I was the UPS delivery man. I was this, that, I was that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was a fun-filled night. Good conversation, good memories. And I personally felt bad. Why? Because a lot of people knew me, but I didn't know them. Not because my memory is bad, nothing, but no, I just, some of us don't look the same. Everybody tell me, you look just like me. Yeah, okay, man, I looked at my picture. I'm that guy right there. A little further down the line, but yeah, that's him at 60. Okay, so yeah, I'm in good company. I'm comfortable with that. But yeah, I'm the same dude. They recognize it, so yeah, it was cool. I don't know about anyone else, but I personally really enjoyed myself. Totally. Nothing. It ain't too often you can go to an event. The food was cool. The people was cool. The place was cool. I got nothing negative to say about that night. Best night of my life when it comes to doing social events. It don't get no better than that. I'm sure everybody pretty much felt the same way because what I saw was just love, just unadulterated love for one another. Good view. Good job. Now let me wrap this up. I know I'm babbling on, but yeah, I gotta let it be known that yeah, this is my 1,000th video. Okay, this is the one that I did all that work for, all that time. I had no idea, but yeah, well, you gonna be a special video? We gonna do video? Man, I ain't got time for none of that. It fall where it fall. It just happened. This is gonna be the one that's gonna fall on. I don't plan it. I just follow through. So let me get this thing done so I can ingratiate you. Talking about looking some kind of good. Like I say, the A game, women, put it on. The brothers, everybody. I asked my boy, I said, you know, what's the dress attire? Because I can come in sweatsuit. That's just me. But prove my point. Nope. I did it old fashioned way. I acquiesced and put the suit on, put the little dress on. Okay, cool. But everybody did. It was real blast. It was a real blast from the past. I saw my guys and they looked good as I did. I thought I looked good. I was told how good I looked by the time how good they looked too. So it was an exchange of man, ooh, yeah, yeah. So I thought I was all that. Nothing new. But I thought everyone was all that. That's something different that I usually don't do. I got credit and gave credit to everybody. They look good. We all reminiscing, and it wasn't just like I said, it was an all reunion. I mean, every class from 1960 up until now, and we had a ball. I know they're gonna try to duplicate that, but some things you need to just leave like that. That's the perfect picture frame in my mind. I don't know how they're gonna redo it next year, whatever they're gonna do, but that was it for me. I went with the intent to ego trip and act the fool. Again, I did my usual, daddy cool. I I just mingled, I just did my thing, and I had a good time. So I didn't do what I came in to do. Got a free pass. I saw old flames. I'm laughing because I addressed one of them and didn't see the other one. You don't know me. Oh, my bad. I almost sat down and said, no, this might not be the best place to sit. So I eased up out that set and moved on. But yeah, it's funny because old is old, yeah, whatever, but we was in great shape and I was cool. So I moved on. Now watch this. Now I was told all night how good I looked. They just stroking my ego. Yeah, my ego was so happy. He didn't act up once. He was just basking because he was getting stroked. He didn't have to do nothing. Why? They were just making him feel so good. He just basking and he just yeah. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Last one. Let me wrap this up. I felt like a star. And my favorite song was Star in the Ghetto. If I don't make it to be famous in Broadway, but I know it in my school and around my hood, I'm a star in the ghetto. So that's how I felt. But guess what? We all shined bright last night. I was being treated like I was somebody by people coming up to me, just, you don't remember me? You don't know who I am? So that was a good feeling all night long. And like I say, they looked better and better as they went along. I was just going, feeling so good to see them, ingratiating them. They remember me, so it was cool. I guess I still look like Mark Wright, too, to them. But to me, I'm Bill Xavier. I'm that guy. I'm looking at my parents and say, dude, you look just like your father. And I remember growing up, they beat you over the head with that. Look like he spit shot. This, that, and the other. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got no complaints. I'll leave that one there. I don't just look like my dad more now. I feel his presence more. For some reason, dealing with young kids, helping young kids, teaching. I'm dying to teach young kids. But my man his thing was, he hung around young people because he would steal their youth, as they say. He was a smart man in his way. I'm not trying to steal no youth. Well, I got my own. See, I ain't got to do nothing. I got everything I need. I just want to teach. I just want to instruct. I just want to show. So that's my thing. I saw nothing but stars that night. We are all stars in our own rights, and we all shine like new money. So we all came there with the intent, and we all fulfilled that intent. Why? Because everybody looked good. Gotta keep saying that. Last one. This reunion brought out all the stars, and they all shine bright. Not just like Hall of Fame class of '75, Mr. Wright. Everybody looked good. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it. Hope you got the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my tribute to all my family friends from the class of '75, the neighborhood, 18th Street, around the neighborhood, and my fellow West Side alumni. I appreciate you all. Good job. I'll be back.